Queen Egbo will jump center against Tiana Jackson. Tip control by Baylor, and this game is underway here in the Farrell Center. Bears wearing the home white. Crowd encouraged to wear white for this game. Nice feed down low to Egbo. Her shot too strong, no good. And the rebound by Julie Brasso.
Yeah, just a little too strong right there. But when the game is first starting, you got to get those jitters out. She's going to come back very strong.
So starters for the Jayhawks in this game today: Jackson, Hatsilianti, Kersgeter, Franklin, and Brasso. For Baylor, down low again to Egbo. But a foul, and 2 free throws coming for Baylor.
And you can already see they're already ready. Queen is taking her position. You can see her full number. They're feeding her, and I feel like that's just going to be the course of the game. Get her the ball.
Queen Egbo, senior out of Houston. Couple of free throws. First one is no good. Big day here in the Farrell Center. ESPN's College Game Day had their show from here this morning. It's women's game this afternoon, and then the men play Kansas coming up tonight.
You can feel the energy in the Farrell Center today. You know basketball is happening, okay?
Yeah, it is a big day for sure. A couple of missed free throws, still scoreless. Getting going first quarter here in the Farrell Center. Brasso drives to the baseline, pass out, deflected out of bounds by Sarah Andrews.
I just love to see Sarah when she's that active, hands up, deflecting the ball. That gets everybody going when you have good defensive plays like that.
Franklin inbounds, 3 right corner. That is no good by Brasso. And the rebound, an offensive rebound for Kansas. They throw it out, it goes into the backcourt. Chased down by Brasso. It'll be an over and back violation on the Jayhawks. Brandon Schneider is the head coach for the Kansas Jayhawks, his 7th season in Lawrence. 24th as a Division I head coach. This week, the ESPN National Coach of the Week, Wayland Baptist grad from Canyon, Texas. That is Brandon Schneider. Previous coaching stops at Emporia State and Stephen F. Austin. A miss on the perimeter by Nalissa Smith, still scoreless between the Bears and the Jayhawks, and a turnover by KU, their 2nd straight turnover. There's Nikki Collin in white today. First season as the head coach here at Baylor. Former WNBA head coach with the Atlanta Dream, where she coached there. Also an assistant at 5 Division I schools. Her first season here at Baylor. Danielle, the Bears on quite a roll. Winners of 7 straight and 12 of their last 13.
Which is quite impressive when you take a look at the roster, right? And you know that over the season, there's so much with your body and just working out. And these ladies are, I mean, they're just tough.
Short bench, short roster for Baylor this year, but boy, they have been able to overcome that well. There's Andrews reaching it to tie up Kersgeter. Possession arrow favors Kansas, so they keep the ball. Still scoreless, nearly 2 minutes into the first quarter. Kaya Franklin. Entry pass stolen away by Queen Egbo. That was easy pickings for
that really was.
Egbo.
She had good eyes. She was reading the floor and moving her feet on that right there.
Here's Nalissa Smith, spins in the paint, shot up and in, and a foul.
Absolutely, and that's what I love to see her do. She pulls her first shot, and when you're just getting warmed up into the game, it takes some time to get your rhythm. But this is how you start your rhythm, by attacking the goal, getting some contact, and that helps you really get into the flow of the game.
Nalissa Smith to the line. 21.2 points per game, 11.2 rebounds per game. She's the only player in the country averaging 21 points and 11 rebounds per contest.
That double-double sounds familiar. not to toot my own horn, John.
There you
but
go.
I'm just saying.
That's your game. That was your game here at Baylor, wasn't it?
It absolutely was, and that's why I enjoy watching her play.
First 3 points of the day by Smith and the Bears. Here's a steal by Andrews on the perimeter. Pull up 3, left wing, shot no good by Jordan Lewis. Had a good look, shot wouldn't go for her. Bringing it up for the Jayhawks, and they're going to turn it over again. A steal by Asbury, and a lay-in. No, she missed it at the other end. Jordan Lewis, the putback for two.
Absolutely. And I just want you to know, these guards, they're getting after it. You understand me? That defensive play from Andrews the last time and them coming down right now, bodying up and getting that shot in. It's just great to see.
Jayhawks really hurting themselves with turnovers. There's their first point of the day. Hatsaliante with the first two of the day for the Kansas Jayhawks. Smith looks to answer. Top of the key jumper just off the mark. Kansas into their front court. There is Tiana Jackson, 6'6" junior out of East Chicago.
Let me tell you right now with Kansas what it is that they need to take a little time to get set. They're in a rush, and Baylor right now is setting the tempo. Kansas is going to have to find their own tempo.
Entry pass to Egbo. She kicks it back outside to Jordan Lewis. Lewis looks to drive all the way on the baseline. Pass knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Zakiya Franklin. So it'll be Baylor's ball to inbound. Turnovers have been a factor here early. 5 turnovers by Kansas. 5 in the first, less than 4 minutes of the first quarter.
And as a coach, trust me, he's talking to his bench right now about those turnovers.
Inbounds it comes to Andrews. Andrews on the right wing. Checked by Kersgeeter defensively. Drives, kicks to Lewis in the corner. But her back foot stepped out of bounds. Turnover Baylor. Among those 5 turnovers, already 3 steals by Baylor.
That sideline can be sneaky, boy. When you're that close to it and you're about to take your move, and that's what happened. Just a little quick step out of bounds.
So Kansas ball, and there is a travel by Franklin on the perimeter. That is turnover number 6 by KU. Bears have it back, leading 5-2. Just under 6 minutes to play, first quarter. Folks still settling into their seats here in the Farrell Center. Asbury to Lewis. Smith has it to Asbury. That last call was an illegal screen is what the call was. All tipped out of bounds. Baylor will inbound with 12 on the shot clock.
Yes, let me tell you something. Queen's down there working, and as a post player, it's amazing because we feel that we're open down there, but the guards at the top, they see in the floor, and so they're gonna get into a rhythm, but she's working so hard, and they're gonna look to feed her down low.
Andrews to Lewis, drives on the baseline, bumped out of bounds there. Hatsaliante will be whistled for her first personal foul. Not a shooting foul. Baylor inbounds on the baseline.
And Jordan Lewis, you know what? She plays the game with her entire body. And there's players like that, they just go for it, whether they hit the floor or not.
Transfer from Alabama, Jordan Lewis has stepped in and filled a real key role for Baylor. Andrews' left elbow jumper is good.
And you love to see it. She was set, shoulder square.
7-2, the Baylor lead. 5:10 to go, first quarter. Pass into the paint. Shot up, no good, but a whistle and a foul. Looks like it'll be on, and it is on Queen Egbo. Another look at it. Egbo initially didn't agree that foul was on her. Denai Papadopoulou is at the line.
I'm glad you said it first.
Well, we got some names on this Kansas team. Danielle.
But if you're going to let her get that low, with her size, it's going to be a battle.
Papadopoulou, a freshman from Thessalonica in Greece.
Come on, I actually played there.
You did?
I did.
How about that?
Thessaloniki, I've been there. I played ball in Greece.
This Thessalonica would be a kind of a biblical pronunciation, and you know the correct pronunciation. 1 of 2 free throws, 7-3, Baylor on top. Entry pass from Egbo to Lewis. Pass it back out. Here's Andrews, jumper, no good.
And let me tell you, on that last play right there, what happened is that she fed her the ball. It was just a little too sharp, and she had to gather herself because she looked up and realized she was too far underneath the goal. So she had to take that power dribble, and when you're a guard in there, taking that power dribble, it's easy for everyone to collapse on you.
And a travel called on Queen Egbo. She gets the ball low post. Papadopoulou behind her defensively, and that'll get us to a timeout. Timeout on the floor. Baylor with the 7-3 lead, first quarter in the Farrell Center.
This is Mountain Dew. A rush of crisp and refreshing flavor. Delivering a bold citrus kick. Do the Dew. Style. Performance. Power. Pancake. Turtleneck sweater. Aardvark. Worcestershire, or Shire, I guess. It doesn't matter what I say. The Camry speaks for itself. Toyota, let's go places.
At Academy Sports and Outdoors, bikes for the whole family are just a click away. Buy online at academy.com with our free in-store assembly. Your next set of wheels, plus helmets, pads, and water bottles will be waiting for you at our in-store pickup counter. Get to the fun faster with our in-store pickup and free assembly at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Helping those who help others. That's the mission of Charity Champions, a program designed to support nonprofits in Central Texas. Charity Champions started in 2014 to celebrate TFNB Your Bank for Life's 125th anniversary. Champions get a marketing awareness campaign, leadership training, and a team of interns at no charge to the organization. 7 years, 43 champions, and we are just getting started. Learn more at charitychampions.org.
This one's for everyone whose man cave is more of a man corner of a guest room closet. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Rock, chalk, J, Hawk, K, rock, chalk, J.
Jayhawks 7-3 here in the first quarter. Well, the second Baylor, Jordan Lewis, is when she walked out on this court today, she broke the NCAA games played record. Today is her 158th game for her career. She passed Kalana Green, who played for UConn back in 2005 and 2010. So now she is the proud owner of that career games played record for the NCAA, John.
Oh, man, that's terrific. Brooke, thank you very much, and congratulations to Jordan Lewis.
Well, that energy that she brings to the game doesn't look like she played 150-something games, okay?
Right.
She looked like this is her first game. She comes in with so much energy.
So three from the right wing, that is good. That is Julie Brasso with the three for the Jayhawks. Pulls them within one. It's 7-6.
It's always good when your coach, you feel like you did something right if your players got it and actually converted. So something happened in that huddle to let them come back, get settled, and actually get a score.
Melissa Smith answers baseline left. Nice jumper. Showing the range of Melissa Smith.
And you know what? That's not such an easy shot, that corner shot, that T-spot right there, because of the way the goal is lined. So when you can knock it down, it's a really good thing.
Caitlin Bickle on the floor for Baylor out of that timeout. Jaden Owens is out there as well. There's a foul on Baylor on the drive. It is on Jaden Owens. There's Owens.
And you know, that's just not, just moving your feet. And you can see it on her face. She knows it. Moving your feet, getting set, and actually getting yourself parallel to the baseline to be able to the sidelines, so you can cut that off right there.
It's Chandler Prater at the free throw line. A couple of free throws by Prater, a sophomore out of Kansas City. Pulls the Jayhawks within one again. It's 9-8, Baylor on top. 3:15 to play, first quarter here in the Farrell Center. And Melissa Smith, a travel. She again shuffled her feet before she put the ball on the floor.
I saw it. Sometimes you get so excited to make the move that right before it, it's that little step. And maybe we can get away with it in the NBA, but college, they're going to call that.
So Jayhawks could actually take a lead with a bucket on this possession. Shot by Prater is no good. Got her own miss. Follow up, rebounded by Melissa Smith. Melissa Smith up the right side of the floor. Loops the pass to Bickle. Bickle banks it. Too strong, no good. Prater the rebound. Prater the run out for the Jayhawks. Baylor gets back defensively. Three, right side is good by Brasso, and Kansas leads 11-9. First lead of the day for the Jayhawks. There's a tie-up. And possession arrow will favor Baylor on this one. Prater and Melissa Smith tie it up.
And John, as you know, basketball, it's a game of momentum. As you can see, the momentum will consistently switch throughout this game, and right now the momentum is in favor of Kansas right now. They're taking their time to get set, run their plays, and get the open looks.
There's inbound the ball is Jordan Lewis on the left wing. 158th game collegiately for Jordan Lewis, a new NCAA record. Shot clock at 7. Three by Andrews, no good. Bickle flies in for the offensive rebound. Back outside to Jaden Owens, he'll slow it down and set up. Bickle to Melissa Smith. Off her hands and out of bounds, turnover Bears.
That's a tough feed. Melissa was really working for it. Bickle wanted to get her to her really bad. There's a lot of little hands in there. Got a deflection. But they're going to keep working. We'll see it happen on the other end.
There's turnovers, a bunch of them by both teams here in the first quarter. 6 by Kansas, 5 by Baylor. Prater drives, spins, shot too strong. Melissa Smith, a strong rebound for the Bears. Up the floor to Jordan Lewis.
I had a coach tell me she likes to eat apple turnovers. She doesn't like to see them in the game.
There's Jaden Owens knocking down the triple for the Bears, who regain the lead 12-11. Jaden Owens, that made 3, gets the crowd into it here in the Farrell Center. Pass to Hatzilianti. Jumper is good. Kansas players, these international players, don't they all show that they have a little range? Even though they're tall, they can shoot from outside.
Absolutely, and that's what makes them very dangerous. Being able to go inside and be able to face the goal and pull up for a jumper.
Owens drives and palm the ball, turn it over. That's another turnover by Baylor. That is 6 in the first quarter. Turnovers are even at 6 apiece. Jaden Owens 3 last time down.
And I saw it in Jaden's face as she was making a drive. She pulled up right then, but she thought about it for one moment to take the shot, and in that moment, she probably should have and would have prevented that turnover.
Kansas by 1, final minute, first quarter. Drive in, and here's another. A 3-second violation on Kansas is what this one is.
And speaking of the foreign players, when I did go overseas and play, that was one adjustment I had to make, was to know that the post players, they can take me low, but they would also come up high. That was very different for me.
I bet, yeah. You know, you think traditionally taller players, they're going to be down low, but
with your back to the goal.
Right. Good hit from outside. A 3 from the left wing by Jamie Asbury. Baylor takes the lead, 15-13. Kansas will hold the ball for the final shot of the quarter. Baylor by 2. Jayhawks top of the key. There's a 3 that is no good at the buzzer. Brasso missed it. Well, quite a first quarter there. Baylor State coming off a win over these Jayhawks earlier this week at number 9. Texas 11, Oklahoma is 20, and Kansas receiving votes. Kansas would be number 27 in the poll this week, so just out of the top 25. You saw Nalissa Smith there, 3 rebounds early today. Gives her 1,000 for her Baylor career. Congratulations on that milestone. And Danielle, I know that's how do I say this, a sore subject with you from your Baylor career?
I'm a little tender. A little tender
still,
about it.
all these years later.
All these years later, because I ended my career with 999 rebounds, and nobody wanted to let me know. Needed one more, John.
999.
999.
Oh, wow. It's a sore subject all these years later, isn't it? I mean, somewhere we could have found one more rebound for you.
One more.
Franklin with the foul puts Jordan Lewis at the line. Free throw by Lewis makes it 16-13. But you're happy for Nalissa getting 1,000 rebounds, right?
Absolutely.
I guess technically she just moved past you, right? On the career rebounding.
She did. and I think that's wonderful because that's what it should be. And the type of player that she is, I mean, are we surprised? She's averaging a double-double. It was bound to happen.
Yeah, amazing. Amazing career. Nalissa Smith, Big 12 Player of the Year, preseason Player of the Year this year. Rosso drives in a blocking foul, or a foul is called on Jayden Owens.
Right, and smart move on Rosso because she knew that she was driving in and maybe her momentum was carrying her a little too fast, and the whole thing is just to go ahead and throw it up, and maybe the ref will call something, and, and that's exactly what happened. She created that contact.
So Brasso to the line. First one is good. Alyssa Smith, 9th in the nation in rebounding right now, 11.2 per game. Couple of free throws by Brasso. It's a 1-point game, 16-15, Baylor on top. Second quarter in the Farrell Center. Here's Nalissa Smith, turns, shoots, and rolls off. One more often than not, you get her the ball that low in the post, she's going to come away with a bucket or a foul.
And she is, and I like that she's going to take her game inside and she's going to bring it out and just catch a rhythm and see what actually works for her.
There's Kersgeter, shoots and scores from the left baseline. Kersgeter, leading scorer for the Jayhawks on the year at 14 per game. Gives Kansas the lead. Pass into the corner to Bickle for 3, no good. Rebound, but a whistle and a foul, and we're going to call Nalissa Smith on that foul.
That's a tough one, John.
Take another look at it. Watch the banging under the bucket there.
It seemed like Nalissa once they came down, got her foot caught on her arm, so it's a battle of the bigs.
Personal number 1 on Nalissa Smith. Kansas ball, they lead by 1. Kersgeter trying to heat up. Runner no good. Ball out of bounds. Last touched by Jackson, so it's Baylor's ball. 5 lead changes already in this game. Kansas has the advantage by 1. For Baylor, short shot no good. Rebound by Tiana Jackson.
And Jordan's going to try to make something happen by pushing the ball and making contact, and I saw that's what she's trying to do. She just wants to get her team involved and let them push it and run it. And what I want to see is I want to see Jayden take that shot in the corner. I want to see her pull it. She's thinking it, I can tell, she's thinking about it a little too much, but if she pulls it, that's her shot in the corner.
So an illegal screen on Kansas gives Baylor the ball back. 17-16, Jayhawks lead. Baylor at 22-5 on the season, 12-3 in Big 12 conference play. Tied for first place with Iowa State. There is Nalissa Smith muscling the shot up. No good, but a foul. She'll go to the line. Baylor's turnaround to their season really came in Lawrence. It was back on January 5th. Baylor was trailing late and went on a 7-0 run the final 20 seconds of the game to win it 82-79. Not January 5th, but January 16th in Lawrence. And Danielle, that was really the turning point for this Baylor team, including that win. And since then, they have won 12 of their last 13, moving from last place in the Big 12 standings to a tie for first.
Absolutely, and I actually saw that game and I was amazed. I was like, wow. And so you're absolutely correct. It gave them something within confidence, and they came through and they've been on fire. And even though the roster's short, the thing about it is the team camaraderie, the building of that. When you're small, you really start to tighten up and you become more cohesive on the floor together as a unit.
One of two free throws ties the game, and Kansas comes right back and takes the lead. Hyatt Franklin with the layup. 19-17, Jayhawks lead it.
Kansas isn't going anywhere. They're here to play this game. They know who they're going against, and they're fighting to get into the AP poll, right?
Outside to Jaden Owens, who knocks down a triple.
Yes, and that's what I want to see from that young lady. Not her overthinking it, but knowing that she can knock down that shot, and that's exactly what she just did.
Baylor takes the lead, 20-19. Owens, 2 for 2 and 3-pointers. Prater answers with a 3 of her own. Chandler Prater, sophomore from Kansas City, with the bucket. Here's Egbo down low, shot too strong. Rebounded by Holly Kerskeeter.
And Queen just got back in, and a lot of times, sometimes you go for that shot just to go ahead and get that whatever's off of you while you were taking your rest. She's going to find her rhythm here soon.
Shot in the paint is no good. Jordan Lewis bumped by Franklin on the perimeter. Here are the threes. First by Jaden Owens. Kansas comes right back, gets a 3 of their own from Chandler Prater.
You know what? I like to see that when players are like, okay, let's see what's going to happen on this other end down here.
That's right. 22-20, Jayhawks lead over the Bears. Bickle to the bench. Jamie Asbury is back on. Open for the short jumper. Lewis left it just short, left side of the rim. Rosso brings it up. Kerskeeter around the perimeter. Kira Elteab is on for Kansas.
She was able to get the roll.
Raiders bucket gives Kansas a 4-point lead, 24-20. Lewis ran off without the ball. Turnover Baylor. Jayhawks have it back.
We talked about these turnovers, John. It's very important in this game to have the ball.
Layup is no good by Hatsalianti, but a foul is called on Queen Egbo. That is 2 on Egbo.
There's number 10, Jaden Owens. At the line for Kansas, Iona Hatsalianti with 2 shots.
And this is just going to be Baylor having to, like I said earlier, just calm down, find their rhythm with this game. It's momentum Kansas has right now, but if they keep coming back down, setting their plays up and running them through, they're going to get the open shots that they're looking for.
Ioana Hatsalianti at the line for KU. First one's good, 5-point lead, biggest of the day for the Jayhawks. Make it 6 as she hits both free throws.
You're getting really good at these names, John, and I'm a little jealous.
Hatsalianti just kind of rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
Yes.
It's a Kansas team that has players from 6 different countries, not including the U.S.
It's an international squad.
Outside the U.S. 7-0 run by KU. Melissa Smith misses top of the key. Jayhawks, Prater brings it up. Kansas on a 7-0 run for a 6-point lead. Layup no good, fight for the rebound. Egbo had it, lost the handle. Kerskeeter chases it down. Reset
and that's a tough one. When you have it, it's right there. It just slipped through her hands. They were both going for the ball.
Give the Brasso to Kerskeeter. Quick release. Shot no good. Hatsalianti, the rebound and the putback. Kansas leads by 8, 28-20 over the Bears. Sarah Andrews into the front court. Under 5 minutes to play, second quarter. Nice pass to Melissa Smith, breaking down the paint for the lay-in.
Yeah, that was a beautiful play. Absolutely flawless.
Great assist. Melissa handles the ball well and knows what to do with it. 2 by Melissa, breaks the 10-0 or 9-0 run by Kansas. That's Leonte. Nearly lost the handle, gets it back.
3 seconds in the lane.
And a 3-second call on Kansas. We'll get us to a timeout on the floor. 4:22 to play for the second quarter. Kansas leads Baylor 28-22.
I would consider us a collective of designers.
Being able to work anywhere.
It's amazing. He's talking about motorcycle insurance, and people love it.
You and me, partner. Center of town, high noon. Nope, Daisy's got life.
There are all kinds of products in this world. Things that make life easier.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Everybody knows that. It's amazing. He's talking about motorcycle insurance, and people love it.
With Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more.
Yeah, just like that breakfast burrito.
I am so pumped to be back with you guys for March Madness.
You remember the first time?
We love our new apartment,
Great kitchen, open floor plan.
but there's not much privacy.
Any of this mean anything to you?
With Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more.
Yeah, just like that breakfast burrito.
We love our new apartment,
Great kitchen, open floor plan.
but there's not much privacy.
Sarah, you said you were buying a car today.
Dad, it's 4 a.m.
USAA is made for the safe pilots, like Matt, who can come to a stop.
Only at Metro by T-Mobile, you can upgrade to 5G and get more.
They found me. They found me.
Do you think any of us will look back in our lives and regret the things we didn't buy?
At Empower, we help you open doors to get you ready for everything.
It's amazing. He's talking about motorcycle insurance, and people love it.
With Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more.
Yeah, just like that breakfast burrito.
We love our new apartment,
Great kitchen, open floor plan.
but there's not much privacy.
With Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more.
Yeah, just like that breakfast burrito.
We love our new apartment,
Great kitchen, open floor plan.
but there's not much privacy. We love our new apartment,
Great kitchen, open floor plan.
but there's not much privacy.
The Tournament, Part 7 and 8, Monday at 9 on ACC Network.
Kansas with the lead here in Waco over Baylor, continuing an outstanding season for Brandon Schneider and the Jayhawks. 10 Big 12 wins, the most since '99 and 2000. They've already won 12 more games this year already than they did a year ago. Highest scoring average since '93 to '94. Their blocked shots per game, 5.9, right now number 1 in the Big 12, 4th in the nation, and that would be a new school record if they maintain that. So quite a few firsts in this breakthrough season for the Kansas Jayhawks. Leading Baylor here, 28-22 coming out of the timeout. Jayhawks out rebounding Baylor 17-14. Alyssa Smith with 8, looking for 10, and she's got it with that bucket in the paint.
That was a tough shot. It's a tough shot. She was looking, they were trying to run the play. Kansas has some in-the-face defense right there, but Alyssa Smith, as she does, delivers, knocks down the shot.
Closes Baylor within 4. Jayhawks shot rolls off, no good. Rebound Jaden Owens in the run out. Owens up the right side of the floor, passes back to Andrews. 28-24, Jayhawks lead over the Bears. Andrews will drive, loops the pass out to Owens. Extra pass to Asbury for 3, and it's no good.
They ran the play all the way through. She got a great look at it. Shot just didn't fall that time for her.
El Tayeb with the rebound for KU. And there's an illegal screen by El Tayeb on the perimeter. So Baylor will have possession of the ball. A couple of subs coming in for KU. Nai Papadopoulou is coming back. Nia Thomas, the only Texan on the roster. Thomas out of Duncanville is on the floor.
The only Texan. Right?
Only Texan. But,
Wow.
you know, Texas not international enough, I guess, for the Kansas roster.
That's what I was getting at, John.
Sarah Andrews drops it off for Egbo. The shot is in for 2. Queen Egbo pulls the Bears within 2 at 28-26.
And there you have the momentum shift, John. And that's what Queen needed to do for herself and for her team, is help build that momentum and get the crowd into this game.
6-0 run by Baylor. Kersgeter shook her defender, missed the shot, rebound Baylor, and then thought it was a tie-up, but it's a foul in the backcourt. They're talking to each other going up the floor, but I think it's all good-natured there.
Yeah.
Because that is Nia Thomas from Duncanville. She probably played against Jamie Asbury.
Exactly. I think it was a little fun hazing going on right there between the two.
But the official stepped in and he was like, hey, hey, hey. And then they said, no, we're okay. Asbury goes to the line for Baylor.
Don't ask me. I kind of like to see that. It makes for a good game and good camaraderie.
Did you talk much when you were playing?
Did I?
Were you a talker?
John. John.
I thought I remembered that.
I did.
Did you ever get in trouble for talking too much?
Occasionally.
That's great.
But I knew how to keep it when I need to get really focused. But
Bears can't take advantage at the free throw line. Baylor just 3 of 9 shooting free throws. So they're down by 2. Melissa Smith all the way. Layup, no. Egbo the offensive rebound and a foul. Queen Egbo will go to the free throw line. Melissa mad at herself for missing that layup.
Sometimes it feels like that square kind of moves occasionally, you know, when you're going in, and I know that's what Queen felt at that moment, and so is Nalissa. She had a beautiful left-hand scoop, and if it would have went in, man, this crowd definitely would have erupted.
So here's Egbo to the line. She's 0 for 2 today, shooting free throws. First one rims out. Boy, Baylor just 3 of 10 shooting free throws in the first half.
And let me tell you, Queen, just looking at her statue, she's leaned so much. I mean, she's really been working, and you can just tell in her body, it's just like she's fit, you hear? And I like to see that, and it allows her to move so much more fluid on this court.
1 of 2 free throws by Egbo. It's a 1-point game. Pass down low. Papadopoulou, shot no good. Melissa Smith rips the rebound away. Up the floor to Andrews. The lob for Egbo. She's got the bucket that puts Baylor on top. 29-28. Timeout, Kansas. There's the run of 9-0 by Baylor to regain the lead. 29-28 over the Jayhawks.
It's a game of momentum, John. And Baylor is moving.
Nice look. Egbo got it
wide
down low.
open. And they're making these things happen on the defensive end. They're grabbing the rebounds. They're not giving them second shots because their guards and post player are all crashing the boards on Kansas' team. And that's what's making it work for them on the other end, is because they've stepped up their defense.
So Baylor by 1. Some momentum with a 9-0 run. 3 turnovers by Kansas over the last 2:55 of the second quarter. 11 in the game. 11 turnovers by Kansas, 8 by Baylor. Bears have kind of shut off that turnover faucet for the moment. Kansas keeps giving it away. Back to play, minute 40 on the clock, second quarter. Into the corner, Thomas gives to Jessen. Jessen into the paint. Three-pointer straight away. That is no good. Front iron. Fight for the rebound, and a foul is coming on Kansas. Melissa Smith ended up on the floor. Foul is on Papadopoulou.
That was a hard hit.
Her? Wow. Just kind of undercut Melissa Smith there. It's dangerous.
Yeah. She's still kind of shaking it off. She hit the floor pretty hard. We heard that thud over here.
Papadopoulou with 3 personal fouls in the first half. She'll go to the bench. Melissa finally makes her way to the free throw line. Minute 29 on the clock, second quarter. Hey, Danielle, you're part of a women's basketball reunion this weekend. That is fun.
It has been amazing.
How's it been?
Amazing. I can't tell you all the stories we shared, but I laughed so hard. I think I got a good ab workout last night.
That's great. That's great.
So big thanks to Sophia and the coaching staff and everybody who helped put that together. It's been a beautiful time.
Very nice. Sophia Young-Malcolm on staff now here at Baylor. She was the trigger to get everyone together. You said players going back to the 60s are here.
I'm in the room with players from Baylor that played back in 64,
wow.
65,
That's
okay?
Fun. 2 free throws by Smith. Baylor leads by 3. Crowd on their feet. Baylor on an 11-0 run. Jessen has it on the left baseline. Dribbles into the paint. Turns, shoots, missed it, too strong. Rebound, Caitlin Bickle for the Bears.
And there's that defense.
Up the floor in a hurry. Now to Jordan Lewis. Lewis looks to drive. Layup is good by Jordan Lewis.
And I love to see it.
13-0 run by the Bears. They lead 33-28. Kersgeter is fouled. She'll go to the line.
And that's what gets this crowd into the game, John. When you make defensive stops just like that and come back and are able to convert on the other end, it just helps continue to keep that energy going and that flow in the game.
Now is on Caitlin Bickle, her first. Kersgeter goes to the line for the Jayhawks. Kersgeter, an 80% free throw shooter on the year. Really?
You say
good.
80?
Yeah, 80.
I'm trying to think, John. Okay.
Did you see 80% at the line?
I did. You know what? I think a little over that. I wasn't so bad.
Nice. Couple of free throws by Kersgeter. Baylor by 3. Pass out to Asbury. Asbury dribbles left to right across the top of the key. 17 to shoot, 32 on the game clock, second quarter. Drives into a defender, ball is stolen away. Pass to Kersgeter, she'll lay it in. It's a 1-point game.
Yeah, John, on that one right there, that dribble in between players, it's not always a good idea to do that because you're gonna hit a foot, a knee, or something, and then you're not gonna have possession of the ball, just like we just saw here.
I think that's exactly what happened, and Kansas turns it into 2. It's 33-32. That bucket ends a 4-minute, 20-second scoring drought by KU. Now a whistle and a foul. It is on, let's see, that is on Prater. And Jordan Lewis goes to the line for 2 with 5.5 seconds to play in the second quarter. Bears have won 16 straight in this series over Kansas. They've won 14 straight in Waco. But again, the game in Lawrence earlier this year was really a miraculous finish by Baylor, scoring the last 7 points of the game to win by 3. Here's a tie-up. Melissa Smith. And tied up with Jessen, Katrina Jessen. The foul is going to be called on Jessen. So because of that, here's Melissa Smith shooting free throws with 4.2 seconds to go.
Looks like the refs need to talk it over for a second.
Melissa was not waiting.
She didn't. She's like, count it.
Natasha Kamey was walking across the paint there when Melissa was shooting. I think they're going to look at it.
She took a chance with it. She took a chance.
They're going to look at the replay here as Katrina Jessen got tied up with Baylor's Melissa Smith. Foul was initially called on Jessen, but the officials will stop play and take a look at it. 4.2 seconds to go before halftime. At halftime, Brooke Bednarz will visit with both coaches. One heading into the locker room, one coming back out. And did you notice, Danielle, when Brooke was on with us earlier, she held that mic in her hand and that ring finger was shining. Brooke Bednarz is now engaged. Congratulations, Brooke.
Congratulations.
Happy for you and Brock. That is tremendous. And yes, we noticed that ring.
We did.
I don't know if you can talk to us right now or not, but Brooke, congratulations.
We call that bling bling.
Bling bling, it was.
I love bling bling.
It was showing. All right, I think the call is going to stand as called. Okay, the officials were actually looking at the clock, and nothing changes. 4.2 seconds to go before halftime. Good officiating crew, Michael McConnell, Brian Hall, and Natasha Kamey. Alyssa Smith at the line, where she's 4 of 5 today. Make it 5 of 6, and the Baylor lead is 3. There's that routine by Nalissa. She's got it down.
She does.
And
she has a little bounce, get your rhythm, a little spin. Those are 2 big free throws to knock down, John.
Here's a shot at the buzzer by Kerskeeter that is no good. Bears close the half, hitting 5 of their last 7.
I got a picture with them.
Oh,
they
that's
played
great.
here in the 60s.
Yeah.
And they're just beautiful.
That is great. So much fun. Great job organizing that and getting that women's basketball reunion here in the Farrell Center this weekend. Hoping to see a Baylor win. Baylor leads by 4 as we begin the second half. Melissa Smith drives right down the lane, lays it in, and a foul.
Melissa had to play football at some point in her life because the way she just tucked that ball. Did you see the tuck, John?
Yeah. Tuck, no dribble, got to the basket.
That is determination. That is like, you're not getting this ball. I'm going to the goal. I'm going to score. Give me the and one. And that's what she just did.
Yeah, she's not fumbling that ball on the way to the bucket. Free throw by Nalissa Smith is good. 3-point play by Nalissa gets her to 17 points on the day and gets Baylor a 7-point lead, 39-32. Good start for Baylor coming out of halftime. Grasso, top of the key, Hatsaliante. Nice pass down low, and Jackson with the bank in.
And you know what? If Jackson's going to get the ball that low, it's almost nothing you can do at that point. It's only going to be her messing herself up if she catches it that low. So Baylor really has to try to keep her pushed out in front of them so that she does not catch it with her 6'6" stature, okay? Right underneath the goal.
Yeah, at 6'6", that's a huge advantage when she gets the ball that low. There's a drive in on the baseline left by Jamie Asbury for 2. Bears come right back, build the lead back to 7 at 41-34. Just getting going, third quarter here in the Farrell Center. Equals the Bears' largest lead at 7 points. Jackson again, this time she is fouled by Nalissa Smith. Second personal on Nalissa.
And she's gonna get it. And what I mean by she is Nalissa, because we already talked about this before we start the game, right? That these two are gonna eventually end up battling, and that's what you're seeing. So if Jackson gets the ball positioned below that block, it's gonna be really tough to challenge her on that shot, just because even when she lifts her hands, it's just, you know, you really gotta work. So Nalissa's gonna get it as far as just making sure to position and body her and keep her pushed out and maybe get that help, that offside help to come down and collapse and just make it a little bit tougher for her.
One of 2 free throws by Jackson. Egbo can't control the rebound. Kansas has it. So the Jayhawks inbound on their baseline. Down by 6. Entry pass to Jackson, batted away. I think Nalissa Smith got a hand on it, and Egbo gets the steal. So turnover Jayhawks, Baylor ball. Turnover number 12 on the day by KU. Egbo mid-post, spins, shot, no good. And is it a foul or just out of bounds? Nikki Collin thought Kansas player may have got a hand on that as it went out of bounds. Oh, it did, yeah. So thanks to Nikki Collin bringing that point up, it's going to be Baylor's ball.
It is, and I like the fact that Coach Collin was like, wait a minute. Let's review that for a second. And so with Queen going up against a person that is pretty much looking you eye to eye, she did exactly right, which was to turn, to face, see where she is on the court, and then turn around and make her move. The only thing is slowing down on the finish, so she get that soft touch on the glass and finish.
Driving layup is good by Zakiya Franklin. Franklin, the junior out of Lakeland, Florida, for 2. Baylor comes right back. Jordan Lewis kicks it outside. Nalissa for 3. It is no good. Back iron. Rebound Hatsaliante for Kansas.
I felt like Melissa got a good look at that. At the shot, she had her feet set, but coming back in and, like you said, trying to get warm and taking that shot, I'd like to see her go in and then work her game back out.
She's got the green light, doesn't she?
She does.
3-point range.
She does.
Jumper on the left baseline by Julie Brasso is good. Brasso, the Canadian grad student. And Kansas climbs back within 2. Baylor had the lead at 7. Now it's 41-39. Bears on top. Jumper right elbow is good by Queen Egbo. 43-39, Bears on top, 7:09 to play. Third quarter, shot rolls off, no good. Melissa Smith, another rebound. It's even closer to another double-double. Shot by Lewis is blocked. Got the ball, laying on her back, gets it to Egbo. Into the paint, shot no good.
And that's what I mean by that young lady, Miss Lewis, playing with her whole body.
Hatsaliante drives, layup, good, and a foul. Look at Jordan Lewis again. She misses the shot, but on her back she gets the rebound. Doesn't travel, gets it to Egbo. Bears get a shot out of it. Hatsaliante driving in for the bucket.
And those are the type of fouls right there that, like, as a player, you're like, ugh, because really what you're trying to do is just distract a little bit, and you're hoping you just don't touch them, but disrupt them a little bit without making contact. I'm pretty sure that was the mission, but got the foul on the other end.
It was on Asbury, her first. Lewis to the baseline, back to Egbo. To Melissa Smith, turnaround jumper. Too strong, over the rim, no good. Prater the rebound. Prater to Franklin all the way, shot no good. Good defense by Jordan Lewis, but don't think a foul, just out of bounds on the ball. Yeah, it was not a foul. Queen Egbo goes to the bench. Caitlin Bickle is back on. Jayhawks inbound, down by 2, 43-41. Nice soft jumper, left corner, or left elbow by Prater. And that ties the game at 43. Chandler Prater, the bucket that ties the game. Jordan Lewis drives and is fouled.
And that's what Lewis is going to do when she has the ball in her hand. She's going to drive, because when you're driving and penetrating the lane, you're creating so many other opportunities for not only yourself, but also your teammates. And every time she drives, that's what she's attempting to do, is just have the players come in and collapse and get someone on the outside open.
That was on Denai Papadopoulou, and that is her 4th. She'll go back to the bench. Lewis misses on the first free throw. Jordan Lewis, transfer from Alabama, and she missed both free throws.
And that's tough, because when you work so hard, man, it's clutch to convert on those free throws right there.
Really, everybody but Melissa Smith has struggled at the line today. There's a leaner. That shot is good by Zakiya Franklin. Up the floor, ball knocked out of bounds. Franklin gets back defensively.
And you know, John, the first 5 minutes of the second half, it's so vital, because it's like starting the game over, 0-0 all over again, and it sets the tempo. And I believe Baylor's still trying to find their tempo right here in this second half.
Andrews misses mid-range. Rebound, Melissa Smith. Outside to Asbury for 3.
And there it is.
Offensive rebound and a kick out for Asbury's second made 3 today. Bears lead 46-45. Chandler Prater picks up her dribble. Gives to Franklin. Rosso, and it's stolen away. Ahead to Asbury. Layup is good. Prater fouled her, but let her hit the shot as well. So a chance at a 3-point play for Jamie Asbury.
It's the defense, John. It's that defense that creates that.
Amy Asbury got hit hard but made that shot. So now she'll go to the line. Baylor up 3, looking to make it 4.
At the line, Jamie Asbury with one shot for your Bears.
Asbury is good on the free throw. 1 of 3 at the line today. Baylor 49, Kansas 45. 5-minute mark, third quarter. Baylor on a 6-0 run over the last 28 seconds. 6 points in a very short amount of time. Jumper no good. Loose ball. Asbury has it for the Bears. Jordan Lewis into the front court. Gives to Sarah Andrews. Gets a screen from Smith. Drives along the baseline, but stepped on the baseline. That'll get us to a timeout. 4:36 to play, third quarter. Baylor on a 6-0 run leads Kansas by 4.
This one's for every sports fan who just spent the entire game explaining to someone the entire game. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
At Academy Sports and Outdoors, bikes for the whole family are just a click away. Buy online at academy.com with our free in-store assembly. Your next set of wheels, plus helmets, pads, and water bottles will be waiting for you at our in-store pickup counter. Get to the fun faster with our in-store pickup and free assembly at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
New Highlander, Mr. D? Yeah, it was time for a change. For something nicer, more refined, with plenty of space. Comfy, Derek?
Yes, sir.
Elevate every ride in the spacious 2021 Highlander. Toyota, let's go places.
Helping those who help others. That's the mission of Charity Champions, a program designed to support nonprofits in Central Texas. Charity Champions started in 2014 to celebrate TFNB Your Bank for Life's 125th anniversary. Champions get a marketing awareness campaign, leadership training, and a team of interns at no charge to the organization. 7 years, 43 champions, and we are just getting started. Learn more at charitychampions.org.
This one's for everyone whose man cave is more of a man corner of a guest room closet. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Welcome back inside the Farrell Center for our first Kansas-Baylor matchup. Right now, Baylor leads 49-45 over Kansas. I'm here with Holly Rowe, very fortunate to share the sideline with you. There's a top 10 matchup later tonight. College Game Day was here this morning. What can we expect from that matchup tonight at 7?
Well, you know, it's really exciting. These are the two top teams in the conference right now. And, you know, people used to say that the Big 12 championship ran through Lawrence, Kansas. Well, last year it ran through Waco, Texas. So I think that these Kansas Jayhawks have something to prove, but there's a very talented Baylor team in the way.
It'll be a great game. We are certainly excited to have you all here. John, we'll give it back to you for the rest of this women's game.
All right, Brooke, thanks very much. Thanks to you and Holly. And on the floor, Caitlin Bickle hits a shot on a driving layup and a foul. She'll have a chance at a three-point play. Baylor now on an 8-0 run to take the lead over the Jayhawks.
Anytime you can get Caitlin Bickle pumped up and fired up like that, I mean, it's just infectious, and you can see the team rally around her. They are excited, and that was just a great push. It turned into a 2-on-3, a 3-on-2 right there, and that's easy money for them.
Jalen Bickle hits the free throw. Baylor leads by 7, equals their biggest lead of the night. Every player that has seen the floor for the Bears has now scored. Baylor leads 52-45.
This crowd is on their feet, John. They are into the game, and they are supporting and behind these young ladies.
Hatsalianti in the paint weaves her way around Caitlin Bickle for the bucket. Good job by Hatsalianti. 52-47, Bears lead by 5. 3:45 and counting, third quarter. Andrews, step back three. It is no good. Rebound, Nalissa Smith. And the putback by Smith. With the rebound and the bucket, now 19 points and 10 rebounds on the day. That is her 19th double-double of the season for Nalissa Smith.
Amazing stuff, and that is not an easy rebound in the mix with Jackson from Kansas at 6'6". They are in there battling. All the bigs are inside, crashing the boards, and for Nalissa Smith to come up with that rebound is just an testament to how powerful she is as a rebounder.
Another double-double now, tied for 5th most in the nation with 19 double-doubles on the year. Amazing consistency.
Unreal.
Franklin drives in the baseline, cut off, comes back out, throws it up with the left hand, shot no good. Bickle the rebound. Outlet to Jordan Lewis. To Smith running the floor. Another bucket by Nalissa Smith. Timeout Kansas. Nalissa Smith 21 and 10 on the day, and the Bears lead by 9. 13-2 run by Baylor over the last 2.5 minutes. Baylor has their biggest lead today, 56-47 over KU.
With Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more.
Yeah, just like that breakfast burrito.
With Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more.
Yeah, just like that breakfast burrito.
They found me.
We love our new apartment,
Great kitchen, open floor plan.
but there's not much privacy.
With Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more.
Yeah, just like that breakfast burrito.
They found me.
You and me, partner. Center of town, high noon.
Nope, Daisy's got left. At Empower, we help you open doors that get you ready for everything.
USAA is made for the safe pilots, like Matt, who can come to a stop.
Sarah, you said you were buying a car today.
Dad, it's 4 a.m.
They found me.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Everybody knows that. They found me.
With Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more.
Yeah, just like that breakfast burrito.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Everybody knows that. They found me.
You and me, partner. Center of town, high noon.
Nope, Daisy's got left.
I would consider us a collective of designers.
Being able to work anywhere. There are all kinds of products in this world. Things that make life easier.
With Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more.
Yeah, just like that breakfast burrito.
USAA is made for the safe pilots, like Matt, who can come to a stop.
Mama, yes! Mom, we found a new pet. Mom.
It's amazing. He's talking about motorcycle insurance, and people love it.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Everybody knows that.
Remind you that tickets are on sale now for the 2022 Big 12 Women's Basketball Championship in Kansas City. All session tickets start at just $50 and are available at big12sports.com/buy tickets. We can't wait to see you in Kansas City, March 10th through the 13th. for the Phillips 66 Big 12 Women's Basketball Championship. These two teams will be well represented in Kansas City, no doubt about it. Looking forward to that, and that is not far away. Calendar turns to March next week. Here's steal by Nalissa Smith. Here are the Big 12 standings. Beginning play today. Baylor and Iowa State on top. Oklahoma, Texas, and Kansas tied for third in the league standings. Hatsalianti with the bucket. 16 points on the day now by Hatsalianti. Three is good by Jamie Asbury.
Asbury, she's such a fun player to watch. I really do enjoy her game immensely.
Asbury with the hot hand from outside. She's got 14. Hatsalianti, the extra step, the shot no good, but a foul.
It's the Euro step, John.
That's right,
it's the Euro step, and she has it down packed. Knocking it down.
Asbury the three, giving her 14 points on the day. She's 3 of 4 from three-point range.
She's at the hot hand and the energy on both ends of the floor, on offense and on defense.
Hatsalianti now has 17 points on the day. Her career high, or her high this season, is 20 points. That came against Baylor January 16th in the Fieldhouse in Lawrence. So a big day going again. Hatsalianti likes playing against Baylor. 59-51 our score. Final 2 minutes of the third quarter. Bickle drives in from the left-hand corner. Passes back to Nalissa Smith. She'll kick it out to Andrews. 10 to shoot. To Lewis. Baseline jumper, no good by Jordan Lewis.
You know, and they got a nice few passes in that last possession right there. But Kansas, you know, just attested them for their defense. Their hands are moving, their feet are moving, and they made it for a tough shot right there. Or sure, I said just not the look they were wanting in that moment right there.
It's going to be a foul on Caitlin Bickle here. I think it's on Bickle. Let's make sure. Yeah, it is. And that is 3 on Caitlin Bickle.
Yeah, she's not happy about that. She was attempting as best she could to keep straight up and her hands straight up. But, you know, sometimes it just doesn't fall the way you want. She's going to keep her head in the game, I'm sure.
Tiana Jackson with a cupcake free throw. She hit it. 1 of 2. You know the situation there?
Please explain it, because I was going to ask. It made me a little hungry looking at the cupcakes up there, but I know it's for a purpose.
So second half, when the visiting team is shooting that end of the floor into the Baylor student section, they are highly motivated to distract the visitors, because if they miss 2 straight free throws, they get some Magnolia cupcakes.
Really?
That's what it is. That's it.
And that makes sense to me. And I would be, if I was still here, one of those people in the stand.
Highly motivated.
Highly motivated.
Melissa Smith, another 2. And the Bears lead it. It's 59 now. Miss on that play, so it was 59-52 now. Final minute of the third quarter. Loops the pass down low to Bickle, swatted away and stolen. Turnover Baylor. Here comes Thomas all the way. Thomas, shot won't fall, but she's fouled. Anaya Thomas out of Duncanville, probably has some family and friends here. Only Texan on the roster for Kansas, goes to the free throw line. Landon Schneider looks on from the far sideline.
I can tell that these ladies appreciate a free throw in this moment. The game has been back and forth. You can tell that the last few seconds they're a little winded. They're probably looking for a little bit of a break, because Kansas, I mean, it's just been back and forth right now with these two teams.
Thomas, couple of free throws. It's 59-54, Baylor's lead cut to 5. 35 seconds and counting remaining in the third quarter. Drive by Andrews, and she is fouled. Andrews will go to the free throw line, stops the clock with 31.5 seconds remaining.
And when you are needing that breather and to kind of catch your breath, more fouls are they seem to come more often when you're tired, because now you're not moving your feet as much and you're starting to reach more. So it happens.
That's right. Prater goes to the bench. Kerskeeter is back on for KU. We've got Sarah Andrews at the free throw line. First one is good. Baylor has been better at the line in the second half. Now 4 of 6. Make it 5 of 7. Queen Egbo will check back in. Caitlin Bickle goes to the bench. Bears lead by 7, 61-54.
A little front court pressure from Jaden.
Zakaya Franklin has it. Jaden Owens in her hip pocket defensively. 2 clocks almost simultaneous. Less than a second difference in the clocks. Franklin gives to Thomas. 7 to shoot. Loops the pass down low. Extra pass. Shot up, no good by Hatsilianti. Here's Baylor won't get a shot away at the end of the third quarter. But we've reached the end of 3 here at the Farrell Center, and most in a season in Baylor history, with someone named Brittany Griner and someone who played here named Danielle Crockram. Now Danielle Fontenot. Yes!
Me?
19 double-doubles in the season.
What?
How about that?
Oh, my goodness.
Back to play in the fourth quarter. Missed by Kerskeeter, a rebound by Egbo. And I think, what do we have, a travel or a foul in the backcourt?
I think so. And it's so funny to that, John, because I was just about to comment on that's no easy feat before I even remembered or knew that I was in that group right there.
That is you. That's fantastic. Kerskeeter banks it in from the left side. First points of the fourth quarter belong to the visitors from Lawrence, Kansas. 61-56, Baylor on top. Andrews dribbles to the far side of the floor, gives to Smith. Some range by Nalissa Smith. She's got 23 points and 11 rebounds on the day.
Nalissa is feeling it, and just like I said, when she attacks and gets to make those shots on the block, it just helps bring her game out, and she has so much more confidence when she's facing the goal. And I love to see her do that, where she's like, you know what, guard me on every spot on the floor.
Kerskeeter shoots over Nalissa Smith. It's no good. Bears come down. Asbury is open, and she knocks down the triple. A 3 by Asbury, and the Bears lead by 10. Biggest lead of the day for Baylor, 66-56.
They're starting to get this crowd into it, feeling this energy. Now D'ing it up so they can go on the other end and convert. And as I'm saying defense, here we go.
Hatsilianti again kind of wiggles her way around the defender, puts it in with her left hand, and drew the foul.
And she is a maneuver. Just when you think there's not another move in this young lady, she does something to try to make her goal. And as we see right now, she's on the line. She's making them work for it.
Well, she had 20 points against the Bears that game in Lawrence. She's got 20 today against the Bears.
She has been consistent.
Very much so, and those are her season highs. Now this is a season high.
You did say she likes playing against...
21 points, apparently so.
She likes playing against Baylor. She shows up.
21 on the day by Hatsilianti. 66-59 is the Baylor lead, 8:20 to play. Asbury dribbles on the left wing. Passes right corner to Owens, to Egbo. Egbo, shot, yes, and a foul.
She took her time with that, and I love to see when the Queen is focused on finishing her shot, because it's really tough to stop her in that moment.
Now it's on Tiana Jackson, and that is her 4th on the day as Egbo adds the free throw. Bears go back up by 10. I tell you, this crowd is into it. They have been all day with ESPN's College Game Day here this morning. Now for the women's game, and well, they may blow the roof off of it tonight when the Baylor men, number 10 in the nation, host number 5 Kansas tonight.
Oh, absolutely. This crowd is ready. The energy, you just feel it in here today. And that's why they've been going so hard cheering behind these young ladies.
Got to take advantage when you have the home court advantage.
Absolutely.
Kaya Franklin drives in and scoops it in. 69-61, Bears on top.
And let me tell you, John, this game is not over.
Yeah.
And Kansas is not going to slow down. Their coach is on them, and you can tell it. And what they're going to do is continue to ramp up their defense and really put some pressure on Baylor so that they can get that momentum and come down on the other end and convert.
Well, that's a turnover by Baylor, so Kansas has it back within 8. 7 minutes, 23 seconds to play. Kersgeter working against Sarah Andrews. Kersgeter gets her dribble back. Outside to Prater for 3. It's no good. Back iron. Rebound, Melissa Smith. Melissa brings it up herself. All the way for the layup. No, and a charge called on Melissa Smith. Personal number 3 on the day on the Baylor senior. Some floor burn there, no doubt.
Yeah, she took off, and I mean, the girl, you know she can sky, but she took off right before the block, and that gives a lot of air and a lot of time for that defensive player to sit right there and take that charge, and that's exactly what just happened right then.
Prater's jumper is good, 17 feet out. Prater pulls the Jayhawks within 6, 69-63. Still, as Danielle said, a lot of time left in this fourth quarter. 6 minutes, 35 seconds to play. Jaden Owens gives to Smith. Jumper, good by Melissa Smith.
And from where I'm sitting, that right there with Melissa, her shoulders were square. She took her time, and it was just a beautiful shot. You knew it was going in when she released it. She knew it was going in when she released it.
Foul issues for Kansas. Jackson Prater and Papadopoulou with all with 4 fouls.
And let me tell you, Ashbury, that's why I like her, because I don't know if you noticed, but the person was shooting, she went right there, and it's just that little slight, and I think her hand actually grazed it. But that's how active she always is on both ends of the court, and that's the little things that I like to see in players.
Jamie Asbury, nice day today, 17 points, 4 assists to this point in the game for Jamie Asbury. Bears lead 71-63. Melissa Smith sitting at 25 points and 12 rebounds. You know her career high is 30 points. That is a travel. Top of the key there by Hatsalianti.
That's a tough one. She's been going so hard in this game and really working. I can tell that she's just a little disappointed in herself, that she miscalculated when to release the ball and take the step. But that was, it happens.
Baylor ball up by 8, 5.5 minutes on the clock. Egbo tries to hand it off to Asbury. It is stolen by Prater. And a tie-up, the alternate possession arrow favors Baylor.
That's a good hustle play on Queen. And I like to see when a big is willing to get on the floor and go for the ball. And look what happened. Baylor's ball.
There's ball up by 8. Melissa Smith firing away, hitting another one. 27 on the day by Melissa Smith.
Now I have to say, if Kansas wants to stay in this game, the way that Melissa just released that ball, she's in a comfort. It's smooth, and they're going to have to really get up on her now and force her to put that ball on the floor, because she has a rhythm in her shots. Those last two shots were just too smooth.
Wow, nearly an assist there by Melissa. Bounce to Bickle, and Bickle not able to complete. Here's Prater for KU, a reverse layup that is good. Up to an 8-point game, 73-65, Baylor on top. Jordan Lewis all the way, bumped by Itzilianti. And that'll get us to a timeout. Foul comes with 4:40 to play, fourth quarter. Baylor 73, Kansas 65.
Only at Metro by T-Mobile, you can upgrade to 5G and get more.
USAA is made for the safe pilots, like Sergeant Hayden, who won't return a call
We love our new apartment,
Great kitchen, open floor plan.
but there's not much privacy.
With Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more.
Yeah, just like that breakfast burrito.
We've made it easier to shop HondaCity.com. Visit our new website and you'll see it.
They found me.
We love our new apartment,
Great kitchen, open floor plan.
but there's not much privacy.
Sarah, you said you were buying a car today.
Dad, it's 4 a.m.
Check out this Verbo. Oh, man. Look at me.
We love our new apartment,
Great kitchen, open floor plan.
but there's not much privacy.
Huh. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
I know that. At Empower, we help you open doors to get you ready for everything.
It's amazing. He's talking about motorcycle insurance, and people love it.
Huh. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
I know that.
The Tournament, Part 7 and 8, Monday at 9 on ACC Network.
With Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more.
Yeah, just like that breakfast burrito.
You and me, partner. Center of town, high noon. Nope, Daisy's got last.
Huh. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
I know that.
USAA is made for the safe pilots, like Sergeant Hayden, who won't return a call. The Tournament, Part 7 and 8, Monday at 9 on ACC Network. The Tournament, Part 7 and 8, Monday at 9 on ACC Network.
Welcome back inside the Farrell Center. I know it's almost March, but we're going to go back to the Big 12 preseason poll when it was released in October. When it came out, Baylor was first, Kansas last. Kansas head coach Brandon Schneider says they were offended. He invited his entire team outside of the Allen Fieldhouse, gave them all their own copy, and then told them to toss it into the bucket next to him. He then lit it on fire. After they burned away all of the other people's opinions on their team, they went 19-6. They're on the verge of their first NCAA tournament since 2013. And John, those 19 victories mark the largest single-season win improvement in program history.
Oh, how about that? That's great. Yep, they didn't let that bother them when they were picked last in the preseason poll. They used it as motivation, and look where they are now. As you said, 19-6, an improvement of 12 wins over what they did a year ago. Well done by the Jayhawks. It's going to be a charge, it looks like, is the call, I guess, on Jordan Lewis. The Bears will give the ball back to the Jayhawks. 4:20 to play in this game. Another note.
Just, it had to be a miscommunication right there, John. On the baseline, I believe that Jaden Owen thought that there was going to be some backside help right there, and there was not. And that was a wide open layup right there.
Franklin with the bucket makes it 73-67. Melissa Smith misfires from three-point range, but not by much. Franklin firing again. Melissa Smith, another rebound.
Just give them all to her, John, at this point.
How about 15 on the day? 15 rebounds, 27 points by Melissa Smith.
Absolutely amazing.
What a Herculean effort.
She's just in her zone.
It's one of the things about Baylor's win at Kansas that Coach Collin mentioned. It was a huge win for the Bears. They were 0-2 in conference at the time, and they won on the road over a good Kansas team. And it wasn't a huge game by Melissa Smith. It was more the guards that were the difference that day. So today, Melissa has had a huge game. There's a foul. The part of this game today, Baylor has 19 assists on 26 made baskets. So very efficient. Baylor is 9th in the nation, assisting on 63% of their baskets. Today that number is 73%.
Oh, wow.
Really, really efficient.
Absolutely.
Drive by Franklin, running. Scoop layup is good.
Listen,
good shot.
Franklin's like, this game is not over until that buzzer sounds, so we're going to keep fighting.
Well, it's a 4-point game now, 73-69. Melissa Smith drives in. She's got the bucket. Ends up in the lap of a photographer. Melissa Smith has 29 on the day. Franklin comes back and has another bucket. Franklin is as hot at one end as Melissa Smith is at the other.
You're absolutely right about that. And what did I tell you? If you're going to just sit there and let Melissa Smith pull her shot when she's in the zone, you're going to regret it. You need to get up on her, make her put that ball on the floor, and have her create. And that's what we just saw on this end right here.
Free throw good by Franklin. 3-point play. Jayhawks climb within 3, 75-72 with 2:49 remaining.
It's still a game, folks.
Melissa Smith sitting at 29 points and 15 rebounds. Her career high is 30 points. She has done it 5 times. Bounce to Egbo, and the banker is good. Great assist by
John,
Sarah Andrews.
At this point, I'm sweating like I'm playing in this game, and that's how good this game has been.
77-72, Prather. 3 is no good. Another rebound by Melissa Smith.
And that's a hard shot to knock down when you're not fully, jumping. It was more so her feet were set on that one. She didn't get the lift that she needed to really knock that shot down.
Lob for Egbo. She's got it. She banks it in with a foul. Back-to-back buckets by Queen Egbo. This one and one.
And she likes it. You hear me? Whenever you work that hard to get the shot, you get the foul, you get your team into it, the crowd's into it. She's stepping to this line. A very happy person right now.
14 on the day now for Egbo. 6 rebounds to go along with it. Egbo to the line for 1. 2 minutes, 6 seconds remaining. Foul was on Jackson, and she has just fouled out. Can't convert on the free throw. Rebound by Papadopoulou. Jackson, or Franklin again, missed on that one.
And listen, I held my breath right then because she's been hot, and that was a very close, almost being another bucket right there.
She is hot as a firecracker. Lob for Egbo again. Banker, no good. Papadopoulou, the rebound.
And every time it's just like, come on. You want to do it so bad with the goal.
That's going to be a charge and wipe out the bucket. A charge drawn by Jordan Lewis.
Jordan Lewis, queen on that end. Queen on this side, going down, doing her thing. Coming back here with Miss Lewis, come on. I told you this lady plays with her entire body, which means she gives it up. It doesn't matter how hard she hits that floor. She's getting up with that energy to continue to push the ball and lead her team.
Kansas is appealing that the defender was in the restricted area.
We're looking at the monitor here. I think she was clearly out of the restricted area, but they're going to take a look at it. Hatsalianti whistled for the charge. So they'll stop play and look at it. Clock stops with 1:34 to play. Let's see what they come up with. There's the replay that they looked at.
It appeared as though she was outside the block, which is where you have to be, correct, John?
Right.
That little black spot.
After review, the challenge is unsuccessful. The defender was outside the restricted area. The call on the floor is confirmed.
All right, very good. Can you get the replay explanation there from Michael McConnell, one of our officials today. So it stands. It is a charge drawn by Jordan Lewis, and it wipes out a bucket. Hatsalianti hit that shot, so it wipes out that bucket.
It did.
Baylor up by 7.
And down on this end, when the momentum is going and the flow is going, and even though Queen missed that shot, what I'm saying is that momentum, no matter even that, you can come down on this end and make something happen. And that's exactly what Miss Lewis did by giving up her body to take that charge.
All right, Bears to inbound now. 1 minute 34 seconds remaining. Baylor 79, Kansas 72. Bears looking for their 8th consecutive win. They are looking for their 13th win in their last 14. The only loss in there, 1-point loss to Oklahoma here. Underneath, Melissa Smith, up and in. A new career high for Melissa Smith. 31 on the day for Melissa Smith. 16 rebounds to go along with it. Bears lead by 9. Kansas comes back with another bucket. Guess who? It is Franklin again.
Listen. She's like it's not over yet. She's keeping her team in this game right now.
There's the bucket that gives a new career high to Melissa Smith, 31 points.
Beautiful,
Vintage Melissa Smith there. And Zakiya Franklin comes down, hits a shot again. Franklin has 17 on the day. She's 8 of 13 shooting, and she has a free throw coming.
She has a hot hand. Her coach knows that. They're looking to put her in and give her the ball every time down until the buzzer has sounded and this game is done. She's going to keep attacking.
Franklin with 17 is 9 short of her career high, set against Iowa State. Rims out, no good. Rebound, Queen Egbo. Jordan Lewis up the floor for Baylor.
And at
1 minute to play.
Exactly. At this point, John, there's no need to rush a shot. Pull it up, set it, run it through. They don't have to rush. Time's on their side.
Double-double by Melissa Smith, the 19th this season by the Baylor senior. Egbo jumper, shot too strong, no good, got her own miss. Offensive rebound, Bears have it, their half of the floor for a fresh 20. Jordan Lewis playing keep away, and the foul. Asbury is fouled by Anaya Thomas. So 31.6 seconds remaining. Next up, into the final week of the regular season next week. Isn't that wild?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm like, where did the time go?
Exactly.
I feel like we just kicked this off not too long ago.
Exactly.
They say time flies when you're having fun, huh?
Flies when you get old. That's what they say. Not you. But the final week of the regular season next week, Baylor will play in Ames against Iowa State on Monday. And with a Baylor win, with an Iowa State win today, the two would be tied for the Big 12 lead. And Baylor will close at home on Senior Day, Sunday week, hosting Texas Tech. Couple of free throws good by Asbury. Kansas closes a tough closing stretch. They just lost to Iowa State, playing Baylor today. They'll host Texas on Wednesday, and they will close at Oklahoma next Saturday, 1 week from today. There's the upcoming schedule. Texas in Lawrence, then at Oklahoma, then on to the Big 12 tournament in Kansas City. And for this team, projected right now as a number 9 seed on the ESPN Women's Bracketology, on into the NCAA tournament. Boy, I think they have earned it, with what they have done. They had a 7-game winning streak before that loss to Iowa State earlier this week. And, it's 19 wins, 10-5, sitting in 3rd place right now, tied for 3rd in the Big 12. Well, I think they have earned an NCAA spot.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. They definitely have. They put in the work, and they are very deserving.
Look inside the Kansas huddle there. Here's the Baylor huddle in the upcoming games. That key game on Monday night at Iowa State. Without some interested observers from Ames keeping up with this game today. Baylor and Iowa State could very well be playing for a Big 12 championship against each other on Monday, although they both will have games remaining later in the week after that game.
And playing at Iowa State, that's not an easy place to go in and come back with a win, okay?
Baylor won big here over the Cyclones. There is a bank-in three from the right side by Julie Brasso. Brasso for three makes it 83-77. To Nalissa Smith, add two more to her career high. Assist to Asbury, it's 85-77.
And I'm so excited to see that for Nalissa Smith. It has been challenging for them all to just, you know, this whole process of coming together, working together in the circumstances of everything that's going on in our world, right?
Right. Good point. Short bench, everybody's playing extended minutes for Baylor, but boy, they come up big today.
They sure did, John.
A career day by Nalissa Smith leads the way for the 5th-ranked Bears. 33 points, 16 rebounds by Nalissa. Nikki Collin and the